Hey, Nick Toombs, or Magic Mr. Nick here. Hey, I know with this virtual summer reading program, so many librarians have said, they just don't know what to do, especially when it comes to making their own content. It's just out of their skill set. That how do we set the camera up? What do we do? How do we make it look a little more professional, a little better? So I'm going to show you how to do that. First things first, for me though, I need to dress up and clean up just a little bit. So let's see. Much better. Hey, now that we're dressed, got my hair cut or shaved, let's work on the set. Now in your library you might use a bookshelf or something the kids are familiar with, but for me this is just the den. For a video I think it's a little cluttered, so we're going to put up a really simple backdrop like this. That's better. Now we use a backdrop from a company called popupdrops.com. Just so happens it's a sister company of ours. But you can get backdrops anywhere. Check out eBay. You can even check out the local party place. You can use broadcloth, you can use tablecloths, anything, if you want just a solid background similar to this one. Now that's as far as our dress and our set. Now you might have a chair that you sit in, a rocking chair. A lot of our librarians have characters where they might have a hat, or one of my favorite librarians close to Nashville, she actually wears a wig every time she does her summer reading programs. And the kids just are familiar with that, and that's what they're used to. Now, most people are going to be recording their programs or doing them a Facebook Live, but they'll be using their camera. And there's nothing wrong with using your camera. Just a couple things you want to make sure you do. You want to make sure you put it on airplane mode or silent, so it's not going to be ringing and interrupting the video in the middle of what you're doing. And also, instead of having somebody hold it, I would highly recommend, again, pop over to Amazon. You can find yourself a nifty little phone holder. You could probably also find one maybe at the local, sometimes convenience stores have them fairly reasonably. You can get it at Best Buy, Walmart, but it's just a little phone holder and your phone clips into the top. Now if you're going to use your phone, remember there's a difference in orientation. Don't record this way, record this way. And of course just talk to the camera like you're talking to your kids, because that's what they expect to see. They want to see your personality and fun-loving librarian that they're used to seeing. Now if you don't want to get a tripod like this, of course you can also set up a table and maybe set some books out to get your phone. I would probably use the forward-facing camera so you can see what's going on during the recording. But just prop it up and so it's in a place where it's not going to move, and kind of center yourself in the screen however you'd like to. And if you're going to be reading a book, make sure you've got it centered to where you can open up the book and everybody can see it. Now another thing to think about is lighting. Now you don't need to go and be all crazy and get some fancy studio lighting, like we've got some of these that we use for certain things, but for most of what we do, we just use a simple ring light. Now you can buy small ring lights that clip onto your phone, or you can buy bigger ring lights that are on a stand. You can find those on Amazon as well. They're about that big around. They've got a dimmer switch. You control how bright and how dim they are. And your phone or your camera will just clip right in there to the center, and it just makes a nice, gives you a nice glow or a nice look during the recording of your content. Now something else I want to tell you about, if you're not going to do Facebook Live, of course there's several different video options you have to do editing, and I actually found a program for my phone called VideoLeap. Now VideoLeap is very, very simple. Drag, drop. It took me just half an afternoon just playing with it to figure it out. If you've got any kids that are good friends of the library, you could probably have them help you out with that really simply. Actually, if you know any kids that are volunteering in the library a lot, maybe so long as you keep your distance and everything, their parents might be cool if they came in and even helped you record the videos. Something else you want to do is just to make sure everybody knows when you're working on your video, so nobody's in the background shuffling paper, shuffling books. Just let them know you're going to be just a little bit. You need to make some content for your kids for their summer reading program, just so everybody's aware, and you can put out good, crisp, clean content. Now, if you do want to go a step above using just your cell phone and you want to use a camera, you can do that as well. And of course, you'd need a heavier stand than like this, unless you had it on a table in front of you. You could probably use something like that. But my camera actually clips into the center of my ring light, and then we use a shotgun mic. It was a great investment for what we do because we do produce so much content. But it just gives a really good, crisp sound when I'm talking to the camera. But anyway, I hope that really helps. If you have any questions about this, about backdrops, about lighting, about sound, what kind of programs to use to edit your content, just, you know, let me know. Give me a call, shoot me an email, whatever you'd like. And of course, if you're interested in our magic shows or our science shows, we are doing virtual magic and virtual science shows this summer, and those have been selling like crazy. So if you're interested in getting a license to play that content at your library, let me know. Otherwise, enjoy, have a great summer. Don't forget to wash your hands. Hey, this is Magic Mr. Nick, and this year we're on tour via video, so we can bring you all kinds of cool magic that we normally wouldn't be touring with. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy our really fun show. Magic Mr. Nick here as Dr. Wacky Science. We've got a great show for you this year. You know, at first I was bummed that I wasn't going to get to see you in person, but then I realized there's so many science experiments that I love that I just can't do when I come see you in person. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Science. Eruption. Science. Just send electricity through the pickle. That's the only thing that's going to send electricity through. So AJ, go and turn the studio lights down for us. And I want you to watch that pickle. Now that chip bag that we put in the microwave, once we heated it up, remember those molecules went back to their original shape. All those polymers, just like that.